everybody, this is Gina. I have a special edition treasure bag that I have put together for you today. So this one is a Christmas special bag. It is very limited. I've only made about a third of what I normally make for the treasure bags. The next treasure bag will be my normal amount. However, this one is very limited, so if you're interested, go to the website ggctreasures.com right now and get one, because like I said, they're not going to last very long. So anyway, what I've done is I put together a Christmas bag as quickly as I could. My last order took a long time to get out. It was supposed to release in October and it didn't until mid-November. So that's why I wasn't sure I would have a Christmas bag, and some people requested that I please make one. So I figured I would be able to get smaller quantities in faster to make this bag. So that's why there are less. It is $45 plus shipping and handling. This bag weighs 15 ounces. It's packed full of stuff. Because I was doing smaller amounts of bags, I was able to put more in each bag. So this has 29 items. I'm calling it 29, though there's more than that, simply because each bag that I put several colors in, that was 2 or 3 whatever separate items. So there's a lot in this bag. If you go to ggctreasures.com, you can go ahead and order one right now. So I'm going to show you what's in here. And I'll show you, I did put it together like I have the last couple bags. There's only one color selection this time, so we're just going to go through one. You're going to get your nice little list, and you're going to get 3 packs because I put the pendants and components together in one pack instead of separate this time. And I have my strand pack, I have my loose beads pack, and I have my pendants and components pack, or I just called it the components pack. And each one will be listed on your paper here, so you'll know which it is in each pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the strand pack, so let me go ahead and get that open. I'll come right back and we'll go through that. Okay, so there are 10 full strands in this bag. Some are very long and one is a little shorter. I do not modify the strands when I get them, so you get the length I get. I always put the very faceted crystal in bags separately, and then I bag the rest loose together like this. So let's look at the first strand here. Let me rearrange my camera. I can't quite figure out where I want to be. So this first strand is a really pretty faceted electroplated rondelle. It has kind of a rainbow coating. There's a lot of beads on here because there is not a spacer bead in between. Generally, this type of bead has a spacer bead in between each bead. This time it does not. So you're getting about a 7.5 inch strand. I'm calling it a 7-inch strand. So that's what you're getting with this first strand. And look at the sparkle on this. I mean, it's just really pretty. And this is like an 8x5, I believe, millimeter rondelle. I call it flat rondelle. And then we're going to have 2 strands of these faceted English cut. And I've put these in bags many times before, that I think for Christmas, they just really work out well. So this is kind of a cherry red rainbow, and this is a clear AB. So you get these strands, they're about 21 inches long, and I believe they're 21 inches long. There's about 100 beads on each one, I believe, and they are always really pretty and sparkly. Really nice for Christmas. Then we're getting 2 strands of these cute little electroplated, golden electroplated teardrops. And these are like 7x4 or something like that. it will all be on your list, but you're getting one in this really pretty green, and it's a nice little, let me get you in close. Sorry about my fingernails. I didn't have time. I was going to get them done today, but it snowed like crazy, so sorry. Anyway, here is what these look like. They're little tiny drops with a nice little golden cap on the bottom. Very Christmassy looking. You get one in red and one in green, as we're only doing one bag this time, so everything I show you is what you're getting in your bag. Okay, so then, I just really don't like the position of my camera, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so then you're going to get this really, these are called oval. They're kind of like large rice shape, but they are translucent, or not translucent, but transparent, and they are faceted, and they are deep ruby red, and this is a very long strand too. I think it's about, I don't remember, but it's over 20 inches, I'm sure of that. But this is a really long, very pretty one. And this works really nice with dangles, like you're making a beaded ornament cover. This would be really pretty on the end. Lots of things you can do with these. They're really pretty. So we've got those. And then your next strand is the golden capped faceted rounds. These are clear. They're beautiful for Christmas. They're just so pretty. I know I put a couple in the last treasure bag that were colored. One was warm orange and the other was blue. But this, I thought, would be just really pretty. If you're making Christmas ornaments or Christmas bracelets or whatever you want, this works really well. So we've got that, and it's a nice size strand too. Lots of beads on it. And then we've got these electroplated round opaque glass beads. Now this is a 6mm round, and it is red with a rainbow coating. And it's a nice long strand too, several beads. Then we have this nice long strand too, stretched out. It's a good size strand. Again, I'm not looking at the exact sizes of everything as I do this because it just takes longer, and I know you want to go buy one if you want one. So these are a nice rondelle, again, faceted. They're opaque white with a rainbow coating, and it's called smoke white, or white smoke or something like that, but it's really truly a pretty pure white with a rainbow on it. And then we have this really nice long strand. This is like an English cut or a polygon cut. It has a nice little frosted stripe in the middle, and it is the clear glass. These always look nice for Christmas time, so I thought that this would be a really nice addition. And instead of just giving you a partial little strand with a few of them, I've given you the entire strand. So here alone, you have hundreds of beads. Let me get these in the camera. I'm trying to keep just my blue mat centered, but yeah, that's not working. So that looks really pretty together, very Christmassy. And now we're going to move into our loose beads pack. Sorry for the commotion around here. I do have a 2-year-old. Actually, he's turning 3 today. Happy birthday, Griffin. But I have a little 2-year-old or 3-year-old now living with me, and it's snowing outside. They want to go out and play, so it's a little bit commotion-y. And then here is our loose beads pack. Now, I packed a bunch of beads in each one of these. So this is what I was talking about, getting more than 29 items, because like this one has 3 different colors in it. So that was 3 different items. This one has 2 colors. That was 2 items. This one has 2 colors in the crystal and then the other beads. So anyway, you get the picture. We're going to start with this pack here. In this pack, we have the little polymer clay rhinestone beads, which are just cute. I thought that they would be fun to play with for Christmas stuff. And you're getting 5 of each color. in a silver and a red, and then you're getting 2 of these handmade Indonesian beads, which are smaller than the ones I put in the last bag, so they will work really nice for a little pair of earrings. They also work nice for Christmas ornaments. If you're making like a little dangle type of ornament, these would look really pretty. Even the icicle type, you could put that on the top and put beads down on the bottom and make an icicle with it. So I think these will be a really nice addition, and I'm going to get you closer so you can see what this looks like. It's really nice looking bead. So you're getting 2 of those, and then all of these little polymer clay beads. Then we have some AAA grade crystal as usual, and this time we have it in the rhombus shape or flat bicone. It has been called also. So you're going to get 5 red, 5 green, and 5 clear. And these, my hands have oils on them, so I'm kind of making them dull, but they have a really nice sparkle, a pretty cut. And these again work really well on those icicle shaped ornaments. They turn out really nice on those. So of course they make beautiful earrings, and they would make a beautiful bracelet or necklace too. So whatever direction you want to go with your Christmas beading. So that's what those look like. Let's put them aside. And then I just thought these were adorable. So, and I've given you a lot of them. So you're getting, I believe, 10 of each of these little gingerbread men. These are glass, they are not plastic, and they're just really cute little gingerbread men. Get them close so you can see them. You're getting 10 of each color. I believe that's what I put in there. Yeah, 10. So those are really cute too. And those would make really cute dangles for charms on a charm bracelet. I may do that in a tutorial. I want to say I am going to do more tutorials for the last bag. I may mix some of this with the last bag too. I got a little bit behind because of all of trying to put this together at the same time, trying to release the last bag and get tutorials for it. So I promise I will catch up during the week and get everything done. I'll do the tutorials for these, and I will do tutorials for the other bag. I am not sending these out to the YouTubers this time, simply because there's just not that many, and I know they're going to sell out fast, and I want to keep them for you guys. I really appreciate my YouTubers and I love them. There's just not enough this time. So I will be doing tutorials for these. And of course, if any of the YouTubers want a bag, they can always buy one and do videos too if they'd like. I just really don't have enough this time. So that's why I'm doing that. Now we're getting a bag of these nice large teardrop beads. These are clear. I think they're AB, maybe not. And these work really nicely with the little angel wings, and you can make cute little angel earrings or angel ornaments with these. I do have some angel wings coming up, so that's why I've included these, and you're getting 8 of them. And they're just a real nice size, and they will work really well as ornaments or earrings or whatever you'd like to do with them. So you're getting 8 of those. In our last loose beads package, we're getting 5 of these really pretty clear glass flowers. I'm going to see if I can get closer. These I thought were just so pretty, and they would make really cute earrings. And of course they would make a really cute bracelet too. Just spread them out with spacer beads and you could have them on a bracelet also. There's several things we can do with these. They would make a cute necklace just like this. Like that. That would be really cute. So you get 5 of those. And then to go with those, and it looks like no, I'm not. It's in there. Okay. This is another AAA grade crystal. And these are flat ovals, and they're just really beautifully faceted and just gorgeous. You get 5 green and 5 clear. And I don't know if you can see how pretty those are. I'll put them back down so you can see just how sparkly those guys are. They're really pretty. So you're getting those also. So let me just kind of draw in all of my beads here in the loose beads packs, give you one more glance at them so you can see exactly what you're getting. And that is a lot of beads right there. So let's get you in frame, zoom out a little, and that is in the loose beads pack. So let me scoot these aside and we will look at what's in the components. And I put a lot of components and loose beads in this one simply because I think for Christmas presents, and you want little things that you can just pop together and you can make a bunch of really quick gifts or ornaments or whatever it is that you want to do. So let me put these aside. And let's grab the components pack. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. We'll start with the more substantial, the pendant type things. And this one, it is kind of big and loud, but it's really pretty. And I could see this being a sun catcher or a really pretty ornament. You can wire wrap something in the middle. You can use this as a pendant. You can do whatever you would like with it. But I just thought it was really pretty. So it's got these nice little box chain dangles and these 2 little rhinestones on the top. Just a really cute little Christmassy looking. You know, you can go over the top with Christmas stuff. So I thought that was really pretty. And so I included that. Then you're getting 1 each of these little rhinestone ribbon or bows. So let me do this. Let me put these down here and zoom you in a little bit so you can actually see them. So they have the little rhinestones on them and a little like metal bead at the bottom, and you have a nice little loop at the top here, and these will make a really cute pendant or in addition to an ornament, whatever you would like to do. And those are just really cute. So you get 1 in red and 1 in silver in this bag. I'm going to move these up, and then we're going to continue with this pack here. This one can either be pendants or charms. These are a little big for a charm, so they're more pendant size, but you're getting 5 of them. So you could make 5 little necklaces on beading chain for presents. That would be really cute. You can do lots of things with them, of course. Then you're getting 4 of these little heart pendants, and these are also a little big for charms, but if you wanted to, of course, you could. But they would make nice earrings, or you could make a set with earrings and a necklace, or whatever you wanted to do. You could put them all on a strand with beads in between, which is what I would probably do. Put something in between each one and make a necklace. The front of the necklace, you could have your 4 little hearts. Just pretty things like that. And these have a little tiny rhinestone right in the center. You can see that. Okay, so let's back off a little bit again. And the next things we have, and these were the most expensive ones that I bought, and they're so tiny, but they're really cute. These, I believe, are CZs. Let me check to make sure. I'm pretty positive they're CZs. But this one is a link. So you have 1 loop that is flat and 1 loop that is vertical so that you can hook them together. And this would be cute in the front of a bracelet. You want to weight it a little bit in the back, or you want to put a slider on the back, you could do that. You can open and close these loops gently to hook them together, or you can add a jump ring in between, but that is how they are made to go together. So you want to put a vertical where a flat one is and put these together like this. And you're getting 5 of them, and they're really pretty little snowflakes. So you're getting 5 of those, and that's that pack. I am really sorry for the commotion, guys. They're playing outside, so the ring keeps going off. So, okay, this is our next pack, and you're getting charms mostly and some links in this pack. So you will get, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 5 of those, yeah. So you're going to get 5 little gingerbread men, like this. You're going to get 5 little bells that has a nice little rhinestone at the top. You're getting 5 links. So again, this is a link, and this is really fun to put. You can either do it sideways on a bracelet, or you could put a little chain, put a dangle on the bottom, put a little chain on the top, and then attach another and another for a necklace, like this. Let's see. So if I attach a chain here, put a dangle on the bottom here, attach a chain here, and put another one here, and another one here, you could have a really cute necklace. Put something red and pretty in there, in between some of those little flat rondelles, whatever. That would make a really cute necklace. So you're getting 5 of these links, 5 of these little bells. Like I said, this is very component heavy, and it's a very heavy bag. So I was trying to keep it not quite as heavy. I was debating whether I should take something out just for shipping and handling costs. However, you know, yeah, we all like a lot of stuff, so I just put it in there. And you're getting those 2, and then you're going to get this little bell, and I love these. I had some on my website, but it has the little clinker thing, and I know that there's a word for that, but it's not coming to mind. And the bottom, it's really nicely detailed, very pretty. And that is just cute. That would make a really good central charm on a bracelet. Like if you laid it right in the middle like that, that would be really cute. So we've got those. And then we've got another component pack here. In this, oops, when I put that away, I put it away wrong because I took pictures of these, so you know. You've got 5 little charms and then 20 wing beads. So these little star charms are really cute. They have a little faux pearl in the middle and little rhinestones, micro pave around the pearl. So let's get close so you can see that. And you get 5 of those. They're really cute too. Then we have these pretty little angel wings, or they can be any kind of wing you want them to be. But I was thinking with this, and then we could put a little bit on the top, and we can make some little angels with these. That would be really sweet. And you're getting 20 of them. So you're getting a nice portion. And I will put more of these on the website too eventually once I get going on my tutorials and stuff, because I do have a bunch of those. You're also going to get, I don't remember how many, 10 I think, of these little angel charms. They're double-sided, so that helps when you use a charm for an earring, or because you can face them like this, mirror them so that they make really cute earrings. Or you can, of course, use them on a charm bracelet. They're kind of big, but they would still work. And you could make a set. You could put them on a necklace, whatever, because you can turn them so that they would lay correctly, like this. So you're getting 10 of these, and that is all the charms. Now I did a little bit different with the clasping package, and I did not include any chain this time. So because I have so many other things, and because this package is heavy as is, so I didn't want to get too carried away, though I did get carried away. I just didn't want to get too carried away. So what we have, this is a sterling silver plated brass spring ring clasp. Nice size, has 2 little hooks here, and of course, you open and close. Oh, come on. 2 little hooks like this, so we can get creative, figure out exactly what we want to do with that. Then we have the opening here, like this. So this is a nice, good size spring ring. And then we have this specialty little toggle here. It is a flower toggle. So it's got the little flower on the round portion. And then, of course, the straight portion has a little flower on top of it. They will come hooked together with a jump ring, so you could use that jump ring to hook it to your piece also. So that's what that is. And then just to make sure, because I put the specialty ones in and then I decided, well, that's not quite enough, so I put in some little plain small toggles, 2 silver and 2 gold. So that's what you have in that bag. So let me see if I can rearrange here and kind of back off and show you all the components you're getting and loose beads. And I don't think I can get them all in the camera, but those are the components and loose beads. Now I'm going to lay them all together really nicely and come back and show you what it looks like with the strands and everything. And then I recommend running off to ggctreasures.com if you want one and grabbing it quickly, because I'm pretty sure this one won't last very long with the quantity I made. And before, I used to have issues with that, but I started making a lot more bags. This is about a third. The quantity is a third of what I normally make. So don't think that my bags are going to be typically this way. They're not going to typically sell out this fast. It's just because this is a special edition and it is very limited. So I'll be back in a moment and show you everything together. Okay, so there you have it. I tried to spread it out so you could kind of see all the individual little elements that are in this bag. And I hope you like it. And if you do, go ahead and get yourself one. And see you next time. Bye-bye.